Hello everyone, with 2024 ending soon, I thought this would be a great opportunity to discuss what cards I am considering in 2025. While I've gotten several new cards this year, I'm definitely interested in expanding my credit portfolio even more to optimize in other categories that I haven't completely been able to maximize the multipliers. So, with the new year coming up, I'm trying to elevate my multipliers and gain additional sign up bonuses on things I already have spent money on in the first place. Without further ado, the cards I'm planning for in 2025. First of all is the Chase Sapphire Preferred. As I have one Chase card, which is the Freedom Flex, I can't easily transfer points to hotel partners or airline partners, or use a Chase transfer portal to get 1.25 or 1.5 cents per point, and that's something I'd like to change in the next year. As Chase has valuable transfer partners, including Hyatt and Air Canada's Aeroplan, which I may be able to use in the future, I'd like to get my hands on a Chase card sooner rather than later, as Chase does have the infamous 524 rule. And so I could pool my points from the Freedom Flex with this new card and use that for a travel experience or something like that. The Chase Sapphire Preferred has also a 0% foreign transaction fee, which would help me diversify my cards with no foreign transaction fees, as currently they are pretty limited. And so this would be a decently major spender when abroad. And even though the categories do overlap with some of my cards currently, the transfer partners are valuable. And so that in itself, I think, would provide value for me in my credit card portfolio, as well as the sign up bonus, which could range from 60,000 to 80,000 points for spending $4,000. And sometimes there are also different sign up bonuses as well. Like when recently this past year, the Chase Sapphire Preferred had a promotional sign up bonus of 60,000 points plus a $300 Chase travel credit that could be used in the travel portal. There are also other benefits I could use, such as the DoorDash $10 off and the DoorDash membership, as well as the trip protection benefits. But some of these are not exactly things that I would use on a day-to-day basis. And the protections are also covered in other cards, but knowing what card to use and what protections each card has would definitely be a benefit. Since it'll be a while until I drop out of 524, or rather below 524, I won't apply for this card until about the summer, when I will be under 524. I've decided to wait until I am under 524 and apply for a Chase card whenever I can, and just hold off from applying from any other cards until then. The next card on my list would be the Citi Custom Cash, which offers a 5% cash back bonus for the top spending category in a statement period, which includes things like dining, select travel, select streaming services, gas, groceries, and other categories. I currently don't have a 5% fixed multiplier card, as I have rotating category cards such as the Chase Freedom Flex, as I've mentioned before, as well as the Discover It card. And so these categories change over time, and they're not always the categories I use or spend my money on. With this card, I can optimize the categories much better, as I have a predetermined list of the categories that I could use on. With this in mind, I'll be able to construct a better portfolio for my credit cards and be able to further maximize my points potential with this new 5% category that's added to my credit mix. Furthermore, this will get me more developed in the Citi ecosystem, where I am looking for a card eventually that has transferable currencies such as the Strata Premier and a future possible premium card that has been rumored to be in the works. Ideally, I'd probably apply for this card and hopefully be approved after applying for my Chase Sapphire Preferred, which would probably be sometime in the fall of 2025. And then after that, I'm probably just going to wait it out until 2026, as I still have a lot of recent inquiries, even if I'm around 524 at that time. And so after that, I'll probably just consolidate and consider other cards for future years, such as premium Citi cards or another Chase card. Probably not Capital One, just because they are pretty sensitive to how many cards that I do have, and I'm already going on the higher side of cards that they will likely be interested in seeing in my credit history, and maybe transition into business cards at some point. Other cards I could consider at that point are hotel and airline cards, but I'm not necessarily sure which ones just because I haven't flown or stayed at too many hotels just yet, so I don't really have an allegiance to any of them. But as for airlines, Delta and JetBlue are pretty big in where I live, so those are probably what I'm leaning towards. However, things might change, so I guess I'll just have to wait and see what happens. That'll be the cards I'm looking for in 2025. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like and subscribe, and leave a comment on what your credit card plans are for 2025. I'd be interested in hearing them, and have a nice day.